If you're a roofer, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to be explaining how Peak Roofing landed 3 extra jobs in 1 month and increased their revenue by almost $20,000 by implementing a few simple changes. So as you can see, this is Peak Roofing in February. They had about 6 jobs in the month, which was pretty average for them, and they made about $48,000 in revenue. Now in March, they landed 9 jobs and they made $68,000 in revenue. And trust me when I say this, these changes that they made are so simple to make that you can start making them right after watching this video and start landing more roofing jobs. So why don't we get into it? So let's first talk about why Peak Roofing was stuck. Why were they stuck at this 6 jobs per month, $48,000? Why were they stuck at that range? Well, Peak Roofing, they've been in business for about 18 years now. They're family owned and they've been in business for about 18 years. And most of their business is to word of mouth. And most of you roofers that are watching this video, most of your business might also be from word of mouth. You don't have a system which brings jobs to you, right? And Peak Roofing, they told me that they wanted more jobs with contracts because they want more recurring revenue. They don't want to, like depend on some random person to refer them. They want bigger jobs, like they want commercial jobs. They want jobs with recurring revenue, with contracts. And they didn't want to do any paid ads because they've been burned by a lot of marketing agencies. They want to figure out how to do this organically. And so I came in to help them. Now, what were the 3 changes that we implemented? The first change that we implemented, and this is so good, it's a missed call text back. Now, you might be asking, what is a missed call text back? Let me tell you what this is and why it's so important. Now, let's imagine a scenario, right? Let's imagine it's Monday morning. You're on a roof with your hammer, right? You're super busy, you're sweating, your hands are full, and you can't answer your phone. You don't even feel it vibrating. You don't even hear it ringing, right? And now let's assume that your phone rings and it's an unknown number. But maybe you're too busy. Maybe you can't reach for your phone. Maybe you don't even hear it ringing. You just missed it and you lost that job. That's how easy it is to lose a job because that customer right there, they're not going to wait for you to pick up the phone. They're not going to send you a voicemail. They're simply going to switch to the next roofer that they see and call them up. And whoever picks up first gets the client. So now let's talk about the beauty of missed call text back. Why is this so effective? Well, let's imagine you're in that same exact scenario, right? You're fixing that roof, your hands are full, and your phone rings again. But this time, you have missed call text back set up. Well, what happens now? Well, automatically, when you miss the call, the system fires off a text to the customer and it says, "Hi, sorry I missed your call. I'm on a job right now. Send me a message about what you need and I'll get back to you ASAP." The customer's like, "Wow, this is amazing. Okay, well, let me just text them what I need. Well, I need this, I need this, I need this." So 5 minutes later, when your hands are still full, the customer replies and they say, "Hey, I need my roof inspected." Boom. You just got yourself a new job. And think about it, guys. How many missed calls do you have? Any one of those missed calls could be a $10,000 offer. It could be a $5,000 job, a $15,000 job. You don't know what you're missing out when you even miss one simple phone call. And that's how effective missed call text back is. Now, for Peak Roofing, they got 2 new jobs. Just for missed call text back, they got 2 new jobs in a month. That's pretty good, especially when they don't have to use paid ads or some stupid marketing agency. Now, that was the first thing that we implemented, and that already got them 2 new jobs. The next thing that we implemented was an optimized website. Now, I know you're hearing this and you're like, "Oh, whatever, another person that's talking about a website." You guys are missing out so many jobs in a year just because your website looks terrible. Honestly. So let's talk about the beauty of an optimized website. If your website currently looks something like this, forget about getting clients. People will go to your website, they look at it and they're like, "Oh, I don't know about this. Let me just go back, find another roofer." They're not going to stick with you. Your website looks terrible, right? You need to have an optimized website. Now, what does an optimized website have in the first place? The first thing it has, and this is the most important thing, and I see this all the time, roofers just completely ignore this. You need to have a free quote form. Now, what this is in your website, you have a massive form. When they open the website, the customer will put in their name, their phone number, and any query that they want to have. Let's say they want to have their roof inspected. So they will write, I want to have my roof inspected. When they click submit on that form, those details will go straight to your phone. Instantly, they'll go straight to your phone. And then you can call them up, or you can have a system that automatically texts them and it says, hey, I saw your query. I'm available this, I'm available that. This is how much it costs, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is the power of a good website. Imagine leads are just coming in every single month from your website. They're just filling out that little form. You're getting new jobs. It's amazing. And the second thing it needs to have is a button to directly call you. Right now on your website, if you have one, you might have your phone number just listed out there. That's pretty ineffective, because what happens is people will look at that number and they'll be like, fuck, I need to take my phone out and dial the number. I can't be bothered. You need to make it so easy for the customer to call you that it's not even funny. What you need to have is you need to have a little button that when they click, they directly go on a phone call. It's literally one click and they're on a phone call with you. That is what you need to have on your website. And this is known as a hyperlink. It's super easy to set up. Some other things that you have to include in your website is pictures of work that you have done in the past. People will base their decision to work with you or not based on your testimonials, based on the previous work. So make sure you have really high quality photos of the previous projects that you worked on. And the last thing is you need to show Google reviews. You need to show Google reviews. The more Google reviews you have, the better it is. And when you show your Google reviews on your website, people are so much more likely to work with you because now they trust you. So that's the beauty of an optimized website. Now, this is what an optimized website looks like. This is a website we made for one of our roofers, and you can see how effective it is. It literally says, book your free estimate. And all they have to do is put in their zip code and they get estimate, and they can instantly get an estimate. This makes people so much more likely to choose you for their roofing services and nobody else. It's so clear. It's like a big box that you can't miss, right? Get estimate everywhere. It has our contact. If they click this, it instantly, the phone number, if they click the phone number, instantly they're on a call with the roofers. It's that easy. We have services, we have about, we have reviews. Like I said, remember how important reviews are. Services, if they click services, they can see all the photos. This is an optimized website. It doesn't have to be super complex. It just has to be simple. Now, if you would like a free website for your specific roofing business, then click the first link in the description and it will make you a free website. It'll include the free quote form like I was talking about, a services section, a contact us section, and so much more. So if you do want a free website for your roofing business, click the first link in description. Now, that optimized website landed them one extra job, and he told me that this one extra job was a recurring job. So that's amazing. That achieved one of his goals, right? Yes, it's only one extra job, but this is a job that gives him recurring revenue, which is absolutely amazing. Now, the third thing that we implemented was automatic Google reviews. This is so unbelievably key. Let me show you an example, right? If I search up roofers in Atlanta, for example, these are the roofers that come up when I search for roofers in Atlanta. Now, what do all of these roofers that are ranking number 1, 2, and 3 on Google have in common? It's the reviews. Look at the reviews, right? They have so many reviews. This one has 1,000 reviews, right? 4.8 stars, 4.9 stars. Like, these are super high reviews, and people trust that. So they're gonna call the first one. If they don't like them for whatever reason, they'll go to the second one, and that's it. They will never reach your roofing business. You're losing money to your competitors. Your competitors are getting the jobs that you should be getting just because they have more Google reviews. It's really that simple, right? Less Google reviews equals less jobs, and people will skip to the roofer with the most reviews. Now, the best way to do this is to automate this. So every single time you finish a job, you automatically send through the system, you send them an SMS which prompts them to write a review. So you say, hey, we hope you are satisfied with our service. Please take a moment to review over here. And then you send them a little link. Now they're going to click that link, leave you a 5-star review. And over time, you're going to get so many reviews and so many reviews. You're naturally going to start ranking higher and higher and higher on Google. This is the best way to do it. You can also do something else. This is something we did as well. You can reach out to your previous clients, send them all an SMS, and ask them for a review. If you have like 100 previous clients, you might get like 20 reviews in like a week. Think of it, you can increase your reviews by 20 5-star reviews in just a week by sending an SMS to all your previous clients. You see how simple these changes are to implement, but they give you such a big bang for your buck. So to summarize everything that we just talked about, the first thing to implement, if you are not doing this already, you have to, is missed call text back. This is going to give you so many jobs without you even trying. Because while you're busy, your system is booking jobs in the background. It's amazing. You also need an optimized website. And again, reminder, get your free website. It's the first link in description. And you also need to really try and get as many Google reviews as possible. Reach out to your previous customers, right? The next time you finish a job, talk to the person, ask them, hey, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave us a Google review. Because the more Google reviews you have, the higher you're going to rank on Google. So I really hope that these tips helped. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.